Hello everybody, my name is Uwe Brüggemann. I'm a metal artist and I have built a power hammer to make me help doing my metal sculptures. And this is what I came up with. I got inspired by videos on YouTube, Munga Man and such, and I built this by myself. It's home built. And I show you all the features. Up here you see the top rocker, the top ram bearing. It's all Teflon bearing. It's a square tubing. Then you see the tools in there. And then you see the bottom ram assembly with the fine thread spindle to move the piece up and down, and the setting here to lock it in. On the left side, the bottom ram assembly has a rocker arm which goes to the back of the machine and gauges. It magnifies while it gauges 1, 2, 3, so you can make a setting and set in a stop and go back to that setting of the bottom ram to do a repeatable setting. There's a fence in there. The throat depth is 20 inches, throat height is 11 inches. Now back here I show you the motor and the actual heart piece of the machine. It's all double bearinged, and the main shaft has a piece of brass on there. It's a 20mm shaft. There's double bearings in here, double bearings in there, double bearings in here. And that piece of brass is drilled out of center, so like an excenter, and that makes the connection rod go up and down, and then this rod connects to the actual rocker arm, and that brings the motion forward to the top ram. I can change the pivot point on the rocker arm, so this way I get more or less stroke lengths, which is a nice feature. The pulleys are taper lock pulleys. No machining on the shaft is needed for the keyway. The bushing just locks in there with 2 set screws. It's very nice. I got 4 different speeds: 400, 500, 800 and 900. The motor is a heavy-duty industrial motor, 380 volts, 2.5 horsepower, 1800 watts and 1400 RPM. I can tilt the motor up and then loosen the the belt tension, and therefore I can soft start the machine. And I went for a 3-legged design, so on the stand, so I have not a leg in my leg when I'm standing close to the machine, which you do quite a lot. You stand very close to the machine. Also, I had the motor on the top first in the front. I didn't like the motor humming away next to my head, so I changed the whole thing with this rocker arm feature, and I got a retractable casters, so I can push the machine around, and when it's in use it sits on these cork rubber paddings with the 3-legged stand on the floor. Now here I show you the dies I made. Most of them are ball bearing balls welded to a stem. Then the stem goes into the machine. I got some wood bottom stems hollowed out. I got some Teflon bottom pieces hollowed out on a drill press with a disc, and I got a few like special beading dies, non-linear beading die. I got shrinking dies, more shrinking dies, and curved dies for end operations. And they just mix and match. This is how they go into the shoe. They just bolt in, and you can change them individually, so you don't have to take out the bottom die to change the top die. And you can put this in this way or that way, whichever way you want. They're all unified, and then they just fasten in there with one screw. Now, give you another overview. This is what it looks like.